In what server? I will probably have this muted, to be honest with you.
Oh, our chat?
Yeah, if I'm being honest.
No worries. I'm gonna mute myself.
I was like, because I'm gonna have like 3 streams up, so it's gonna be pretty hard to like deal with that and have conversations.
So just message me if you prefer.
Alright, sounds good. Did the first not go off? Wombo, thank you for the heart, mate. Why are these not working? Oh no. Jump scare broken. That's what you get. Sorry. It was time for my month authenticate. Oh yeah. Wait, I was actually first saying I wasn't. You were the first this time. But you said you weren't first, so you're not first. But you said you weren't first, so you're not first. That's how that works, right? Where's our stun, Fisk? I got 250 on you, Uncle Lock-in. Chelsea Green. Is she really? Marie, how are you? Anyway, you see my Michigan State rebuild? I did not. I've been like kind of out of it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. How you been? We were worried about you last night. I just had a lot going on. I'm sorry, and I knew that I was gonna be streaming today in the daytime. Chris, thank you for the heart me because of this tournament. So, I'm at table 3 whenever you're ready. Got up to from 79 to 91. It's crazy. Cash, how are you? Bloody, how are you? Bloody Ano, is that how you say your name? Watching Inspector Gadget. Hate to say it, but Fatal Influence needs more work. That's 2 entries. Is that my car? Yep, that was me. Finally content instead of the absolute slop I've been seeing. Oh. I left the room. How did I leave the room? Thank you for the hydrate. What did I miss? Forgot that an item? Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't care. Sorry, guys. 3, 9, 5, 1, 9, 8, 5, 2. Is that right? No room could be found. They killed the room. Left the room. 5 turns goes by fast. Cash, thank you for the army. Juju, thank you for the army. W. Grookey. Bree. Oh, did they injure Bree at SummerSlam? New lobby room. Okay. I didn't know they injured Bree. 1143408. There it is. Well, that sucks. I know like Bree was hurt when she was trying to like turn on Paige. Is this a best of 3 tourney? It is. It is, guys. That it is, mon frere. All right. All right. I'll fill in. Escapism, thank you for the heart, me. The person I'm facing will probably have an all bug team. That's their thing. That's their thing. Their name is Struggle Gym on Twitch, and they like typically go all bugs. So lock in. Yeah, they did for sure. Playing Lego Harry Potter. All right, I think we're gonna get started here soonly. If he does, please DM him, not the bug team. Why you want me not the bug team? Why not the bug team? Is this community organized or is it a Twitch event? This is community organized. So there's room code. I'm not doing viewer battles. This is a tournament. Silver, thank you for the heart me. How are you? I smell scissor from here. Yeah, I don't do viewer battles. I'm sorry. But how are you, Silver? So basically there are these guilds in Twitch, these unity guilds. Like the Black Guild, the Women's Guild, the LGBTQ Guild. I don't know if they're called that, or like the Alliance Guild. I don't know what that guild's called, if I'm being honest with you. But there's that guild. There's like a Hispanic guild, things like that. And so we are having like a inter-guild tournament. The acapella guild is crazy. We're having like an inter-guild tournament. I was just in your live. Silver is a good streamer. She's great at what she does. Escapism, thank you for the club cheers. Chris with the gold medal. Thank you so much. It's super interesting though, like, because we're all streamers, and so it's just kind of interesting just having conversations about like the community and things like that. All right, I guess we're getting going. I guess we're getting going, chat. We are using Reuniclus. Mitochondria. Oh, this is not a mono bug team. My flabbers are gasted. Early stream? I'm in a tourney right now. I'm in a tourney right now. All right. How do we go into the room where it happens? Healy, thank you for having me. Was Fortress a lucky roll? This is not my my Nuzlocke. We're picking that back up tonight. This is like a team I built for tournament today. The Nuzlocke we'll pick back up again tonight. What game is this? It's called Pokemon Champions. Where are you with Army? Scott told him not the bug team and he got serious. He got Super Cereal. Not Super Cereal. I don't like Super Cereal. We'll hold the Fortress for now. I think Fortress actually could be fine in this game. Shonen, thank you for the heart, me. Different streaming time? Yeah, I'm in a tournament right now. Super Cereal with extra sugar. How are you, Sonic Queen? Was this authorized? There's a lot of red tape I had to go through. I thought only Sleep Powder uses the bug team. Who's Sleep Powder? Yeah, it should be fine. This is a really weird turn for us. But I think we have to like T-Tar. I don't like the Sinistra like at all. So I think I'm fine with like a T-Tar Shadow Ball. Then a few streams of champions. I love that for you. We'll forgive you for being the GOAT. I appreciate it. Enjoying your vacation from Pokemon. There's a dual wing beat. This is why we swapped in the T-Tar here. This is why we swapped in the T-Tar. I'm worried about what the Sinistra does turn 1. They clicked their own trick room to stop me from trick rooming. So now we're in the room where it happens, chat. We're inside the room where it happens. Chat, I love being inside this room. I love being inside this room. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Room code, I am in a tournament. So we're not doing viewer battles. Y'all know how much I love being inside the room where it happens. They swap out. They have to swap out because it's really a Goblin King. That's interesting. That's fine. Shadow Ball is going to pick up the Sinistra here because the special defense drop that we got. I think it would have picked up anyways, but especially with the special defense drop, we definitely get it. And then we missed the Rock Slide. I love that for me. Great way to start the tournament, guys. With the talent stall, it's crazy. They were trying to untrick room my trick room, is what I assume. Getting a Master Ball is the easiest part. Getting a champion something else. Fair. Valid, low-key. You're gonna get asked that a million times a day about the room thing? Yeah, because there's some people who are like, oh my god, he's actually doing viewer battles. And have to be like, well, am I? It is best of 3. Well, am I? Am I really? Well, that's fine. There it is. There it is! No, we can't focus miss because he's gonna mega. He gains the fighting typing when he megas. He gains the fighting typing when he megas. He gains the fight. Go with the flow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Grim is 1 point slower than T-Tar? Probably. Theirs probably is not, though. We're gonna lose T-Tar here for sure, but that's fine. Oh, no, they rock slid. They didn't close combat into the T-Tar. Oh, that's not terrible for me then. Alright, well, we're gonna definitely Psychic on it now. Definitely Psychic on it now. How that thing isn't dark, I have no idea. Barbarical? Because it's a rock with hands. Juanito, thank you for the army. How's the Nuzlocke? It's been pretty good, actually. We're picking it back up tonight. We're not doing it right now. I'm in a tournament right now, but we'll be picking it back up tonight. Isn't Sandstorm helping that thing survive Psychic? It only survived because of Light Screen. Oh my god, T-Tar, you've got to get it together, big dog. You're on the big stage now, T-Tar. How do I join tournaments? This was something I was asked to be a part of, so... That's how I became a part of it. Munchies, the Mall Wild! Do you always enter tourneys? No, not typically. I mean, I've done IRL tournaments, but I haven't really done any, like, online ones. This is gonna be into the, Talonflame, which is fine. This is the last turn of Trick Room here, so there is that. But I think we should be okay still. We still have the Sinistra in the back, so we should still be okay. There's the Reflect. Ironhead's going to pick up the Grimmsnarl here, so Barbaricle's going to come back out. Psychic's going to do about half. Yeah. Bobby, thank you for the heart, big dog. How you doing? And then that's going to pick up there. So they have the Talonflame, and then they have a 30% Talonflame and a 30% Barbaricle. So we should be okay. We should be okay. I'm not, like, super worried. Protect is fine. That makes sense to me. We get the Sucker Punch off, and that picks up the Talonflame. So that's ball game. So that should be it for game number 1 here. Why are you mad at me? Why are we mad at you? Abdul, thank you for the heart, me, and the lock in. We get the Iron Head off. That's ball game. He hopes for the Ultra Flinch. That's fair. We still have a Sinistra in the back, so like he didn't need it like a lot, but. All right, that is game 1. That is game 1. I don't think we're gonna make any real change. I think we're gonna make them adjust to us. They set the Trick Room for us turn 1, which like helped us out immensely. Setting up the room where it happened was like it's 30% chance to flinch. Unless it's against me, then it's like 153% chance to flinch, but no big deal. Can you rate my champions team? I built it myself. We put it in the Discord, we could talk about it after stream. I don't rate teams on stream, or I'd be doing that for my entire stream. If I'm just being honest with you. Wait, sorry, what's the elimination rules? It's like the playoffs. It's like just a bracket system. Single elimination bracket system, but it's best of 3. Low key, we're gonna make them adjust to us. I'm not adjusting for game 2, so I think he always leads Talonflame. He kind of has to, right? He kind of has to, right? I guess they could lead the Grimmsnarl, but I guess they're worried about the Farigiraf, which is fair. I just didn't bring it last game, but Farigiraf does hurt them a lot. Also, a small burst 3 tournament in my Discord, so I love that. He won't see the bug coming. The fortress. I keep looking at it, and I'm not mad at bringing fortress. We'll just have to see if it's in the cards. Talonflame kind of hurts fortress pretty badly, so like that's what I'm kind of worried about. Yeah, this makes sense. The question is, do they have taunt on the Talonflame? Can I join y'all's Discord? There's a link for it on my page. They do have fake out. We do know that. I'm just wondering if they're like on a fake out dual wing beat or what this looks like. I think like the answer is still just swap into the T-Tar turn 1, because it T-Tar gets rid of Gale Wings. And then we just go into the room and see what that looks like. We make them make the adjustment, right? There's the fake out. There's the flare blitz. All right. You know what I mean? We just like I guess we make them make the adjustment. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the trick room. Bobby with the gold boxing gloves. What up with you? Not the room where it happens. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. Unless they're holding taunt on their Talonflame, we should be okay. They could double into the Mitochondria. They could have a dark move. We actually haven't seen this thing attack. We've seen fake out and 2 screens is what we've seen on it. So there's the first screen. Due to back pain, totally fair. I'm sorry your back hurts. There's the dual wing beat. We eat this. We eat this. Yeah. This is a ×4 rock slide into the Talonflame. Talonflame's cooked even through reflect. And then we go into the room where it happens, chat. And now we go inside the room where it happens, chat. Probably Spirit Break. It could be Parting Shot. Ray, thank you for the heart. How you doing, big dog? Yeah, there's no reason not to rock slide again, honestly. We're gonna have to double into the spider here. This is their adjustment, which is a good adjustment. I'm fine with that. But what we're doing right now is we're forcing the spider to either have to try to blow something up, which is fine if it does, or become its own support, right? With like wide guard. Because rock slide plus sidekick's gonna do so much damage. We died of liquidation here. We live the liquidation! Oh, it's not, is it not Mystic Water? There's no reason we should live that. Oh, there's no reason we should have lived that. Have we tried a mono rock team? I have not. Not yet anyways. It's leftovers. That's rough. There's the wide guard. This is what I was saying before with this pressuring with Tyranitar and Reuniclus into the spider turns the spider into either a wide guard bot or a try to blow up the T-Tar, right? And so that's the situation that they were in. So the spider was pretty pinned. I didn't expect I didn't expect T-Tar to live by any stretch of the imagination. And so now we're in a spot here where I assume Barbarical shows up. Yeah. And now we have double super effective moves into the Barbarical here. I still live with Sash. I do live with... I know I live with Sash. I know I live with Focus Sash. No, I don't, because it got Flare Blitzed. No, it got Flare Blitz turn 1. I swapped into a Flare Blitz. It wouldn't have lived with Focus Sash. Why don't you use the spectator mode in Pokemon Champions for streaming during a tournament? Because you'd have to enter the room and the room's full. Oh, like for like me join like in a separate thing and have someone else do it because I don't care that much. Because I don't care that much. It's not that important. If people care enough to stream snipe during a free tournament that doesn't matter to literally anybody, then they can stream snipe in a free tournament. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You got it, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel about it. We've been missing hella moves, though. We've missed 2 rock slides and a matcha gotcha in this thing. No prize for winning? No. Just pride. I'll be doing some scouting for you. Bill Belichick style is crazy. There's the Spirit Break. We're -2 on our special attack here. So we'll have to see if the matcha gotcha does pick up. We missed again? Is this a bright powder Grimmsnarl? Good lord. And of course you live. You stream early on the weekends? Because I was checking last night, didn't stream it. I did not stream last night because I had a lot of going on, like, mentally. I just needed a mental health day. That's why I need to join. That's why I need to make sure y'all join the Discord. If y'all don't join the Discord, you don't know what's going on. But secondarily, no, I don't stream typically during the day ever. I'm just streaming right now because of this tournament. Johnny, how are you? Wi-Fi banging on a trash can is crazy. There's the rock slide. No flinch, please. That'd be wonderful. Is this game free? It is. On mobile and both Switch devices. Alright, Psychic picks up here. And then that should be pretty much ball game here. Rage Powder into... Chat, we gotta get one. We gotta get one! We gotta get one, chat! We gotta get one, chat! I need y'all! I need y'all for this one! Cody, thank you for the heartbeat! I need one, chat! Lock in! We haven't done this in so long! Yes, thank you for the heartbeat! This is your warning shot! Bang! It still didn't even pick up. Light screen be a motherfucker, huh? We don't miss! Thank you for the 2 lock-ins. Should have danced and hit another focus blast is crazy. I'm not trying to stunt on these people. I actually know Struggle Gym. Like, I like legit know Struggle Gym. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know. I like legit know Struggle Gym. So back when I was like primarily on Twitch. I hosted a thank you for the super GGs. I hosted me and a couple other people coordinated a gym leader event, and he was one of the gym leaders for us. That's why I thought he was doing all bug. He loves doing mono bug stuff, so that's why I thought it was what he was doing. That's what I thought, but guess not. Guess not. Jal, thank you so much for the follow. I need to get away from Raichu and Swampert. That's fair. Who talked you into viewer battles? I'm not doing viewer battles. I'm in a tournament, actually. I'm not doing viewer battles. It just looks like it. But all of these are streamers. These are all streamers. I don't know how to let them know who won. Y'all's time to shine? Oh, it's over now. Wait, what's happening? Where do I go now? I gotta disable the fucking name trunications. I can jump in call number 5. Okay, cool. Let me say something. Okay, there it goes. Richard, thank you for the heartbeat. I'm sorry. When is your next battle? It could be like in like 2 minutes, if I'm being honest. I just don't know their name on here. I think it's Miss C, but I'm not sure. This was kind of done. Wait, feel free to come back to the tournament call and share your results. Okay. This wasn't like super planned out, if I'm being honest. Don't blow us like the Red Sox. I'm gonna do my best, chat. I'm doing my best, chat. This is gonna be like just a Twitch stream, if I'm being honest with you. Kind of want to fuck up my Twitch algorithm too much, and I also didn't expect to get 5 followers, which means I don't get all of the money that y'all give me. If I'm being transparent with you, because viewer battles and tournaments just don't do well on TikTok. But I didn't stream last night, so I'm trying to make it up to you guys. I don't know if they're Miss C. I don't know their name. I can only assume that's their name, but I don't actually know, because I don't know who this person is. Shatter time, everything okay? Yeah, I guess they're Miss C. Okay, yeah, it is. My apologies. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know that? Florges! Pikachu! You know what's not showing up to this game, chat? Fortress. You know who's not showing up against this team? Fortress. Because you know who's terrible into Arcanine and Charizard? And Tinkaton, really? Fortress. So, what if I like do something like? Honestly, I don't feel like bringing the mitochondria either. Stop by Melissa. Thank you so much for the heart, me. I appreciate that. How are you? Pikachu in a top 10 mon, I respect it, right? I'm telling you. There's people out here cooking, low key. Moose, thank you for the heart, me. Fortress can't show up against Charizard, chat. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. We're gonna go into the room where it happens, though. Does that make y'all feel better? Does that make y'all feel better? Does that make y'all feel better if we go inside the room where it happens? Love this game, except for the difficult trainers. Yeah, it can get hard for sure. I love it. I love it, though. Oh my god. I ain't ever seen nobody just raw dog Thunder Stone Edge like that. It's like they know what I'm gonna send out and what move I'll use. Well, a lot of it's just like hedging your bets, right? Like there's only so many combinations of things that make sense. Like obviously I wouldn't have expected Stone Edge from Tinkaton, but like in most of the time. You're running double bright powder! Holy cannoli, chat. All right, we're gonna double on a Pikachu here. Bright powder. I think. I don't know if we were supposed to run like meme teams. They didn't tell me anything. Hard press. I've never even seen that animation before. Thank you for the 20 lock-ins. If you want to join the Discord, we do talk about VGC a lot in the Discord. I was expecting Fake Out turn 1 from Tinkaton. I was not expecting Stone Edge. That was... Hey, Sinister, you've got to get it together. Bulldoze? Nah, she's cooking. She's cooking. Bootleg Flanders, what up with you? I've never seen this in my life. But you know, I mean, they're cooking. They won the last round, chat. So like, I'm not even acting like I'm taking this as serious as possible because they won the last round. I reached 1800 with Fortress. Yo, Bootleg Flanders, I love it. I take its closed team sheet. Yeah. I don't know why the guy who organized it wanted us to send in our teams if it's still closed team sheet, but Shatter in the daytime. Will-o-wisp. Oh my god. I gotta mute Discord. Be the top user. The highest I got to highest I got with Fortress was 2,000. Oh, he trying to take y'all's teams. Not the taking of the teams, Bobby. Not the taking of the teams. White Herb Arcanine? This is how they won the last one. Hitting all these goddamn stone edges. I don't know. I don't know if I was supposed to not run meta slop too. I feel like my team is pretty meta sloppy, so. Have you seen a Gigaton Hammer at all? No. I feel like my team is pretty meta sloppy, right? Icky slop. Hard press is such a cool animation, though. You're supposed to win, you have to. I didn't know what anyone else. I didn't know what we were bringing. I didn't know what was happening. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I mean, I have a Fortress and a Reuniclus on this team. Can Trick Room be meta? It can be meta for sure. For sure, it can be meta. It just doesn't typically win tournaments, but it can still be meta. Oh, I do have a Mawile too. Of any meta slop allegations, I'm glad. I'm glad it absolves me. Lemony did a felony. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Mawile's kind of meta. Is it? I don't know if Mawile's meta. I haven't seen any. I mean, like I said last time, chat, you just make them adjust to you, right? They haven't even seen our back two Pokemon, so. I don't think Mawile's meta. I see a lot of people running it. Do you? I don't. I don't see it at all. I see a lot more Maws and singles. That makes some sense. I never see Mawile. Yeah, I don't ever. Well, this is gonna be unfortunate. I assume a fake out's happening here, but I do appreciate the pivot, right? They pivoted so that they can Mega Charizard turn 1 and then blow up my Sinistcha. Or not. Charizard X. Chat, they're cooking! I'm gonna cry, accidentally return my Volcarona. Can I get it back? You can't. I'm sorry. Once you've returned it, it's cooked. I opened packs. You opened packs on stream a couple months ago, and it made my TikTok algorithm think I'm into card collecting. A couple months later, I finally caved in and started collecting cards. R.I.P. budget, right? But Mega, it's not Dynamax. What do you mean? Oh, like you should have Mega turn 1. Yeah. Unless they have 2 Megas on the team. I wasn't really paying attention to their team like that. So they could have 2 Megas and they were holding the other one? I don't know, actually, no. A Mega would have been helpful. They wouldn't have been weak to that. They would have resisted that Thunderbolt, actually. We got the burn on Tinkaton in back-to-back games. I kind of feel bad. It's kind of rough, low-key. I love the hard press animation, though. My wife decided to jump into collecting with me, and she's collecting evolutions. Dropped $1,000 on the shiny cardboard at a card show this weekend. Not the 1K. Not the 1K. Your avatar is invisible? Why is your avatar invisible? Oh, if you type in exclamation... Quick Claw Florges! If you type in exclamation avatar space whatever Pokemon you want to be, you could turn into a Pokemon. I did a lot considering I resisted. I don't have anything past Gen 6 or 7. Sorry. Don't hate me. Kim, thank you for the army. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Delphox? Do I have Delphox? It might stop at Gen 6. Do I have Delphox? Delphox is Gen 6, so I should have Delphox. I do. Okay, cool. I was like, I should have Delphox. My wall is 36 in doubles, so it's in the top 50. Okay. That's valid. Like I said, I just don't see it that often. Prim Shala Blim. How many... This is the last turn of the room we have left? Last turn of the room where it happens, chat. Last turn of the room where it happens, chat. Little Palette, thank you so much for the heart me and the 19 roses. Thank you so much. I hate avatars from another stream that's being shown but doesn't let me use them here. That's fair. Oh, is there a loser's bracket? There's a loser's bracket! Oh shit, we might be cooking, chat. I just don't want to join this giant ass chat because there's like 18 people in here. Maybe they'll tell them what happened. I am in a tournament, yeah. Lock in. What up, Mountain Drew? Lemony, thank you for the follow. All right, chat. I'm back to y'all. I apologize. This is why I don't stream tournaments. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm only doing this because it's a Twitch event, and I know that they want to have like the tape on everything to be able to like see it and everything. I'll sit nice in the losers bracket. But like my problem with streaming tournaments is I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm too locked into the game, and I'm just not locked into chat enough, and it's just not the same experience. At least to me, it's not. Maybe y'all don't feel that way, but is there a tournament on Twitch only? That's me TikTok edition. This is a tournament between streamers. Hope you win. Thank you. This is a tournament between streamers. So there are different Unity guilds in Twitch. I'm saying Twitch a lot, and TikTok probably hates that, but it is what it is. What was I saying? Oh yeah. And there's just different people from different guilds. Like the Black Guild, the Women's Guild. I don't know if it's called the LGBTQ Guild or if it's called like the Alliance Guild. I can't remember what that one's called, but there's people from that guild as well. Yeah. Winner gets a shiny Charizard. Do we? But guys, if you haven't followed the stream, follows do help the stream out a lot. They really do. Are these viewer battles? They're not. I'm part of a tournament. Kobe, thank you for the heart, me. They're not. I'm part of a tournament. And there are like 3 rounds left. One, two, yeah, 3 rounds left. There are 3 rounds left. But I wanted to participate in it for a few reasons, guys. All you need is a 10 win streak. Fair. I wanted to participate for a few reasons. The first reason is because, I think this thing is like, I think it does a great job of like promoting community. Right? Like I want more people to love VGC, and so like if these tournaments happen and more people are a part of them and more streamers are a part of them and more streamers have more fun with it and more viewers see how much fun we have doing this, then more people will like be a part of VGC, right? Which is like been my goal from when Champions launched. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I am not like super active in the Black Guild, and so can I join? No, it's a tournament. Addison, thank you for the heart me. I'm not super active in the Black Guild, and I'm trying to change that. So like, I thought our goal was to make you the very best, like no one there was. Yeah, I mean that's obviously step 3. But what is this? I'm in a tournament right now, Addison. I'm in a streamer tournament. But I'm trying to be more involved in the Black Guild. So there's that. And I figured since I am one of the largest Black Champions creators, it would be a disservice to have a Champions tournament, me be available to be a part of it, and then me not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that I think that would be really bad for the community aspect of this, right? I like watching your stream, but I need to sleep. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like a Black Guild thing, can I join? You cannot. It's a tournament for streamers. It's already started. We're not doing viewer battles. This is a tournament. But yeah, if like a Black Guild's a part of it, like, I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the guild, and you know what I mean? If I don't at least show up. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Goro. Yo, thank you for the hanging lights, Timmy Tim Tim. Yo, thank you so much. Did you win so good you gotta buy? No, there's still people are still doing it. Holy smokes! With the assortment going crazy! Going crazy! Thank you guys for the 19,000 likes, by the way, as well. Y'all are going crazy on those as well. I appreciate you. But yeah, and the third reason is, you know, marketing. The more people that know that I exist, which isn't a bad thing, you know? So the more people that know I exist know that I exist. Miss a little bit. What's the record so far? I'm 2-0. I haven't dropped a game. I am 2-0, haven't dropped a game. But yeah, so that's my thought process. But in the meantime, we can talk to you. We can chit chat, guys. How are y'all? How was y'all's day? How are we doing? You helped me get through this boring hour of work. You're working on a Sunday? You didn't tell them that the dinosaur bones will be there tomorrow? Room ID? I can't. It's a tournament. Can't give it to you. My premium ran out. My TRT has been Thanos snapped. No. What kind of champions tournament? Hot as hell. W Cali Summers. It do be hot. How many wins we got so far? We've won 4 games. We haven't dropped a game. We've won 2 sets. So, can I change my Heart Me Pokemon and song? Change my Heart Me Pokemon and song. You can change. Wait, what? What do you mean? From the Discord yesterday, didn't know you were so big into football. Who's your team? We are. We are around here. I am a Patriots fan. But this is a streamer tournament. I grab that last slot. It's a streamer tournament. It's already started. We're like already 2 rounds in. Like the Pokemon pops up when you send a heart me, it randomizes every time you send a heart me. Every day it'll be different. Every day it'll be different, Healy. Not the Raiders, not just moved here, Addison. Don't get me wrong, I moved here from Seattle, and then from Houston before that, but I'm certainly not going to be a Raiders fan. A Raiders fan? Sorry you got done dirty last season. You know what's hilarious about the Seahawks? Shot Pokemon, they will heart me, and the go pop, and the lock in. You know what's funny about that is the last time the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, was the year before I moved to Seattle. And then they win the Super Bowl they win the Super Bowl 2 months after I leave Seattle. The entire 10 years that I was in Seattle, they had not won a Super Bowl. Literally the year before I get there and the year after I leave, they win. I'm not doing viewer battles, Keegan. I'm in a tournament. So you're cursed. It's actually hilarious. You were the problem, I see. It's funny because I moved Addison with the corgis. Thank you so much for the quadruple corgis. Jacob, thank you for the heart me. It's funny because I moved there right as they were losing to the Patriots in the Super Bowl is when I moved to Seattle. So I guess it's 11 years. No, that's 10 years. That was 2015 that we won. I moved there the year that the Patriots beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and I leave the year the Seahawks beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It's just kind of crazy. It's pretty crazy. I said it as we were like prepped to move. I go, watch, the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl because I'm leaving Washington now, is what I said. I was like, watch. Pretty funny. Thank you so much, Addison. Can we get some W's for Addison? One of our biggest supporters. Thanks. Now I know why we lost, because I moved a year early. Yeah. I should have moved next year, is what you're trying to tell me? Or waited 4 months? I asked you to stay away from Dallas in case they have contrary for your curse. Why the Patriots? Were you born there? I was not. I was born and raised in Houston. But the Texans didn't have a team when I became a football fan. The Texans became a team the year after I became a football fan. So I was pretty much a free agent, right? And when I was a kid, I was on a fantasy football team with my grandfather, and my grandfather knew a little about football. I also knew a little bit about football because I was like 6. Yeah, I was like 6 years old. Yeah, Tony Romo. Tony Romo wasn't there yet either, I don't think. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. My grandfather knew some, I knew some, blah blah, right? But he let me draft somebody, right? At the very end of the draft, last pick of the draft, he was like, all right, you get to draft somebody. And I was like, Tom Brady. And I drafted Tom Brady with our last pick of the draft. And we won the Super Bowl in both in fantasy, and the Patriots won the Super Bowl that year. And so I was like, it's destiny. It must be destiny. So I became a Patriots fan. Because in the early years, Tom Brady was not a good fantasy football quarterback. In any of the three, really in any of the three Super Bowl runs in the first three, Tom Brady was not a good fantasy football quarterback. Like at all. Like at all. In those regular seasons, Tom Brady was a terrible fantasy football quarterback. Right? Because like, obviously nobody was mobile really, except for like very few people in the early 2000s, but he was like definitely not mobile. And he was like, that was back when he was like for real just a game manager. Brady started to become a 3,000 yard passer post 2004, like exactly. But in the first like the first dynasty piece of it, he was a terrible fantasy football quarterback. So he was available at the end because there were many people you picked before him. He won football games, but he did not throw for a lot of yards or a lot of touchdowns. You know what I mean? They won a lot of those games like 16-9 and shit, right? 14-10 and stuff. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those 10-7, 12-3, right? Because we had the best kicker in the league. So yeah, it was he became a fantasy football juggernaut, but he did not start his career out that way. That was not the thing. But this is why I don't stream tournaments. I'm gonna keep it so for real with you guys. I hate streaming tournaments. I know this is gonna be on a VOD that I'm sending to the people who are talking about it. And maybe I shouldn't say this in the VOD, but but yeah, during the games, it's just not. It's not. It's just so much downtime, right? And it doesn't. It feels like a very stagnant experience. Did we reach our WNBA talk segment? We have not reached our WNBA talk segment. That has not happened. I will say this 100%. 100%. I have been on the record before we start this conversation. Strixley! Thank you for the subby. I appreciate that. I'm going to add you to the wheel because you subbed during our. We're not doing the Nuzlocke right now, but I'll definitely add you to it. Addison, you get two spots in it as well. Where are you from? I'm in Vegas. Corin, thank you so much for the heart. Me, how are you? How are you? Okay, so Addison, and Strixley. Perfect. Save. What is it? Yeah, so this is our Nuzlocke wheel. So whenever we get a new Pokemon, every 500 coins you get added to the wheel. You get another entry to the wheel, and you can be named the new Pokemon whenever we switch to a new Pokemon. It gives you a chance to get added on. So Olivia Miles just want to say is the most on fire player in the league. That's valid. How was your day though, Strixley? There is a tournament going on right now. It's a Twitch guild streamer tournament. I couldn't speak for a second. I couldn't speak for a second. You're hooked on Final Fantasy 14. I haven't played any of them ever. This is for champions, yeah. This is for champions. We're going into round 3 at some point here soon, I hope. And but we won the first 2 rounds. You're a huge Final Fantasy nerd? I've never played Final Fantasy one singular day in my life. Never too late to try them out. Are you going to be my introduction to them, Strixley? What was I doing? I forgot what I was talking about now. But oh, WNBA. That's what I was going to talk about. So before we have this conversation, I have been saying Bakugan's right there. My Drago? Just wait till my Drago gets his battle armor, and I'll be so ready. But I have been the biggest Angel Reese defender. I have been the biggest Angel Reese defender. The biggest Angel Reese when people were saying that she doesn't need to be in the league, that she's unplayable, that she's dog shit, I have been like a shield taking the bullets for Angel Reese. Okay? For the last 24 months, I have been that way. No more. You've got to get it together, girl. You've got to get it together. You have got to get it together. And it is crazy how bad she has become at shot selection. Not even the fact that she doesn't shoot well. She doesn't even choose good shots to shoot. Like, she'll be like, because people leave her open for everything, right? She'll shoot these fucking terrible threes that are like terrible threes, right? But she'll be left wide open. She'll be like backing someone up for a post move or whatever, right? And they'll give her space because they don't want her to blow by her, right? Valid. I get that, right? It's a WNBA. They don't have a lot of like length as far as their arms are concerned, and so the way they play defense is they give you a little bit more space. You don't blow by them because they can't typically recover outside of like a few people can't recover by the rim, right? Fine. And for the WNBA, she's also massive, right? Like she's a very long, massive woman, and so like understandable, right? But because of that, those 10 to 12 foot jumpers are open every single game. She could take 12 10-foot jumpers every game and they would be uncontested. And she takes 0 of them. I would be okay if she missed all of them. If she just took the fucking shot. Angel Reese. That's what we're talking about, Wumbo. If she just took the shot, dude. It is so frustrating to see Angel Reese pass that up and then try to go for some fuck ass ISO Euro step and then just hoist up some nonsense. Like, I have been the biggest defender for Angel Reese. I said I am on the record before the season started. I said that Angel Reese was going to be one of the linchpins for why the Dream are going to go to the WNBA finals this year. I said that before the season started. Said that to Wumbo before the season started. So like I an Angel Reese, but you gotta get this shit together. You gotta get this shit together. You gotta get this shit together. I liked Angel Reese in college. Her WNBA career is not going that well, and I agree. She got locked in. Okay, are you still in here? You want me to recap how the first 2 rounds went for you? So the first round, the Lynx looks gas. I'm not gonna lie. Well, they're always really good. The problem is the Lynx has to go through because the Lynx are in the West, right? And so they got to go through the Aces, and I just don't know if they can beat the Aces. They have to go through they're on the West, right? I think they're in the West. And you got to go through the Aces, and you know what I'm saying. That's the only reason I said the Dream. I think the Aces are going to win the title, but I think that Dream are just going to lose. I said the Dream will lose to them in the finals. You know what I mean? I just think on the East, I think the Dream have the best chance of getting to the finals, and I still believe in that. I still believe in that. She's just got to get that shit together. But yeah, the Aces are just, Asia Wilson is phenomenal. Fever Dream Eastern Conference Finals would be peak. The Fever are not good. The Fever are not good. I used the same 4 Pokemon in all 4 matches so far. Okay, so I've used, actually that's not true. I brought Farigiraf in the second set. So I used Sinistra, Reuniclus, T-Tar, Mawile in the first set with both of my first 2 games and won both those games. And the second set, I brought Farigiraf, Sinistra, Mawile, T-Tar. Is there a way to spectate other battles? Yes, but I don't know if they are super comfortable with that. You got I have the Liberty, is what I have, is the Liberty, yeah, for sure. Ooh! Last year's final rematch. I think the Dream can beat the Liberty. I think the Dream match up pretty well against the Liberty, actually. All right, chat. There you go. I locked in for you. Just in time to see Matcha Gotcha burn the Garchomp. I'm not playing, so this is spectating. Okay, guys. So right now we have the Orthworm in the back is also burned. We've seen all 4 Pokemon on the left side. We have not seen the 4 Pokemon on the other side. So it's going to be a reduced Rock Slide from the Garchomp because of the burn, and the Rage Powder to avoid the Araquanid. However, Rage Powder does not work on grass types, so you cannot Rage Powder the other Sinistra. Sinistra gets a Strength Sap into the Garchomp. Oh, man! Nut Raid cover your face is crazy. How was your stream? Did you have the greatest stream ever? Princess, how was your stream? Have you heard of Top Cut VGC? I have, yeah. Clutch didn't even come and say it. Cover your face. It was okay. It's 5 a.m. I was not caring about my points at one point. But did you lock in? This Dragon Claw's not gonna do anything. This Garchomp's gotta leave. They're okay. They're died at the end of the turn, but that's fine. What's your opinion on it? I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that it exists. Guys, we're in a tournament right now. We're currently watching another game, but we are in a tournament right now for the for different Unity guilds. And so we are in round 2, finishing up round 2, going into round 3 right now. Robbie's ready for me right now. Okay, never mind. All right. Well, we're not gonna see the end of this, chat. How the fuck you got to this? Minus. Shiny Araquanid reminds me of Manta Ray. All right, we're facing Robbie, chat. Time to lock in. Time to lock in, chat. Is that an Aegislash? Where's my Hisuian Decidueye? What if I do the same thing we did last time, chat? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Have a Pokepaste for your team. It's actually my Discord. No game audio? Can y'all not hear the game audio? Can you hear it now? I have a lot of paste in my Discord. All right, chat. Game 1, round 3. Aerodactyl Aegislash is not the lead I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was not the lead I was expecting at all, but I think it should be okay. Honestly, I think we just like hard force this. I think we get super aggressive game 1, because I don't expect them to think that we're gonna be this aggressive turn 1. They do have the wide guard on the Aegislash potentially, so I wouldn't be able to matcha gotcha, but that's fine. I'm kind of expecting a Rock Slide, and then I don't know what Aegislash is gonna do. I don't know if Aegislash is going to. They're kind of in a weird spot. Do they try to focus down the Sinistra and then like get Rage Powdered and me set up a Trick Room and not get flinched, or? Oh, do they focus down the Sinistra? Holy fuck! Did we bait ourselves? Nope, we didn't. Okay. Over the Iron Head for the flinch on the Frigraph. Life Orb Aegislash. Love to see it. Okay, no flinch. We get the nasty plot down. And now we're in the room where it happens, chat. And now we're in the room where it happens, chat. This is what we like to see. We're gonna Life do here to keep Frigraph a little healthier. And then I actually just want to get a great Thunderbolt into the Aerodactyl. Part of me is hoping that Aerodactyl is Mega. They crit. Oh no, they crit. We would have lived that, because the first one didn't even do half. The first one didn't even do half. That's actually really bad for us. That's really bad for us. I'm going to assume they're going to Ironhead the T-Tar again. That crit really sucked. That crit really sucked. Because now Aerodactyl's not, like, within... It could have picked up Aerodactyl. If Aerodactyl's a Mega Stone and not a Focus Sash, it could have died to Thunderbolt there. You know what I mean? There's the Wide Guard. This makes me think that it's not Mega Aerodactyl. There's a Shadow Sneak here. Okay, that's fine. How much does Knockoff do? It should do a decent amount because they're not in defensive stance. Alright, Aegis Slash is gone. Even though it KO'd half my team, it is now finally gone. So they have a Frostlass we have to worry about, and then probably a Serena. If they have Serena, we pretty much just lose. If they have Serena, we pretty much just lose. Grimmsnarl's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Grimmsnarl's not the worst thing I've ever seen. So it's Grimmsnarl, and then I assume Frostlass. But if it's the Delphox, I'm kind of okay with that too. We're actually not in a bad spot. Mawile's actually kind of okay here. They're gonna click Reflect with the Grimmsnarl, and then Parting Shot off of the Mawile at some point. But Aegis Slash is a mon I never see. There's the fake out on the Grimmsnarl. I mean, on the Mawile. That makes sense. They didn't Wide Guard, which means we get a Rock Slide here. Massive Rock Slide damage. Aerodactyl is Focus Sash. The problem is because that crit happened. Aerodactyl lived because we didn't get the Thunderbolt off before on the Dactyl. They Rock Slide back. T-Tar dodges. Mawile eats it, resists it. So now, the question is, do they Reflect? I'm going to Ironhead into the Aerodactyl slot. And we have one more turn left of Trick Room. I want to try to catch them sleeping. It's Reflect? Okay. The Light Clay is gone. I wanted to see if they were gonna Parting Shot off of the Mawile to try to re-get Fake Out pressure. Alex, thank you for the heart me. And then swap into Delphox. Because both of their Megas are weak to Dark, right? Both of their Megas are weak to Dark. So... And Tyranitar kind of just eats Delphox. Tyranitar kind of just eats Delphox. resisting resisting and being immune to the other stab move is really good for us. So there's the Mega Delphox. They kind of had to. They're gonna let off a Heat Wave here, I'd assume. We get a Sucker Punch off here, which does crazy damage. They only live that because of Reflect. Scorching Sands! That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool tech. I'm here for it. And their only damage move is Throat Chop. So both of my Pokemon resist their only damage move on the Grimmsnarl. So that's pretty much game one in the bag there. That's game one. Oh! The crit on the Farigiraf was scary. The crit on the Farigiraf was terrifying. You know what I mean? Shit was mortifying. But we still got the win, which was good for us. So I wonder what their answer is, because both of our damage mons are super effective into both of their megas, right? Their megas being Frostlass and Delphox. I guess I'm just curious what their plan is for the T-Tar. So we'll find that out. But another early... Yeah, I'm in a tournament right now. Starting to get past Ultra Ball 3. I need some help. Ah, Ken! Also, guys, if you haven't hit the follow button, follows do help the stream out so much. They really, really do. They really do. Hunter, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the 4 roses, Abdul. Aerodactyl Grimmsnarl. Hunter with the 10 goats! I wonder if there's no way they have Taunt. Because they have Wide Guard. And Rocks. So they have Wide Guard, Rock Slide. Wide Guard, Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat. What's the last move on the Aerodactyl? What's the last move on the Aerodactyl? It is Taunt. Touche. 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 Here I am thinking it's Tailwind. That's a can't do that out here in these streets, big dog. All right, we're gonna crack the sash here on the Dactyl. We still got into the room where it happened because they faked out the wrong mon. I mean, they taunted the wrong mon. Scott, thank you for the heart me. All right, that's down to sash. We got our crit back. We got our crit back, chat. High roll. High roll. High roll. Love to see it, huh? We're gonna double into the Grimmsnarl spot here. Lock in! So I'm a little less worried about Aerodactyl right this current second. Alright, they did not swap out the Grimmsnarl, which means that they're clicking Reflect this turn. Which means they're clicking Reflect this turn. Hunter with a 10 gold 5 share with the heart me. How are you, Cheryl? Here's the Iron Head. I wasn't even worried about the Aerodactyl. I was doubling the Grimmy Grim. I was doubling the Grim. Sheesh. We're gonna double Serena here. You're by the pool. It is really hot outside today. It is so hot outside today. I'm doing all right. I can't complain too much. I expect the Delphox here. Ironhead. This Serena lives this. Serena does not live that. Because we got another crit. I feel bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mawile lives the heat wave? Oh no. I should have Swords Danced there. Lock in! Mawile built Diffie. Yep, Frigoraph lives. Frigoraph dies to the burn, though. Frigoraph dies to the burn, though, but that should still be ball game. Free got a farewell trip to the room where it happens. The room where it happens. I was gonna protect the chickened out of it. No. Can someone explain what the Unity tournament is? There's Unity guilds on Twitch. The Black Guild, the Women's Guild, the Alliance Guild for like LGBTQ members. And they're just people from each of the guilds in this tournament. Silent user and pacemaker, thank you for the Harmies. Double Gator, Grimsnarl, Delayed, Garchomp, Corviknight. Can you help fix the team? Is it in the Discord? Oh! What guild are you in? The Black Guild. Yeah, I'm in a tournament right now. That's all we're on during the daytime. All right, so I'm facing Novangi. A cryptid sighting. Oh. All right, chat. Well, round 4. Here goes. Oh. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Okay. Okay, I feel good now. I feel better now. What is this team? What is this team? I hate Milotic. I hate Garchomp. Sableye, Hydreigon. What are we doing? Why do you hate me? This team was specifically for me, I feel as though. All right, chat. I never touched doubles before. Well, now's the time to do it, big dog. Better, ain't no time better than the present. Ain't no time better than the present. My question is, what is Sableye gonna do turn 1? Screens? Sunny day. This is bad. Frigoraph dodges. Uh-oh. It can't encore because of Frigoraph. Okay, we live it. We're fine. Everything's all right, chat. False alarm. We're going into the room where it happens, chat. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to worry about here. Sunny day heat wave. That heat wave miss is kind of rough though. Not gonna lie to you. Fuck, that didn't even do half? Well, we're fuck. The para's not good. They underspeed us now. Okay, they don't underspeed Sinistcha, which means they don't underspeed Frigoraph, so we're fine. We're still fine. We're still fine. They don't underspeed anyone on our team. So this para didn't hurt us that bad. Are they knocked off our Citrus Berry, which means Heat Wave picks up both of these Mons here? All right. Chocolate sauce, thank you for the army. Okay, so now we can just like mega play rough here and do a rock slide. There's no reason not to be able to just rock slide here. You facing followers? I'm not. I'm in a tournament right now. This is gonna be Garchomp. Fucking Garchomp! But we need Sableye gone. Gravity! Tell them how I'm defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. And soon I'll match them in renown. Oh, we cannot miss play roughs and we can't miss rock slides now. And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was. I don't know why they did that, because they have 2 levitate mons. What does gravity do? It multiplies the accuracy of all moves by 5/3, and it makes all flying type and levitate Pokemon touch the ground. So they lose their ground immunity. Yeah, that's not gonna help you out a whole lot. I'm sorry. No wizard that there, but now I don't have to. I can't misplay rough now, because it went from 90% to like 143% or something. And these rock slides I can't miss. So I don't know. I don't know if the gravity was like a super great call there, but no wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring me down. Purple, thank you for the follow. Great game. Yeah, we are in a tournament right now. They're pretty cooked here, unfortunately. They are pretty pinned here. There's not really anything they can do, because they either have to attack and eat the sucker punch, or don't attack and eat the rock slide, right? So don't touch the high note. Ever gonna bring. You win the tourney yet? No, I'm not. Is that the note? I hope you're happy. I think they should let T-Tar use Sucker Punch. No. That win streak? Yeah, we in a 20 right now, Trey. We in a 20 right now, Trey. The Goat Fortress? I can't bring Fortress with all of these fuck-ass Delphoxes around, guys. I'm sorry. A little sharp, but we'll take it. All right. How's the tourney going? Pretty solid. I can't complain too much. Cannot complain too much. It's best of 2 out of 3. Honestly, we make them adjust to us, right? No idea what tourney was going on. This is for the Twitch guilds. The Black Guild, someone in the Black Guild, I think, is hosting the tournament. But it's for like Black Guild, Women's Guild, the Unity, the Elite Alliance Guild, things like that. So, Megathedar has 160 base attack. It should never have a stab priority move. This is what I was worried about. So we're just gonna lose Sinistra here to get inside the room where it happens, but that's fine. We just have to lose Sinistra here. They're gonna Dark Pulse. Sinistra gets absolutely eviscerated by it. What's a stab move? It stands for same type attack bonus. So if you share a type If you share a type with the move that you're using, you get a 50% boost to the damage. So like Pikachu's Thunderbolt hits harder than if Pidgeot used Thunderbolt because Pikachu's an electric type. Does that make sense? I hope that explained it. Trey, thank you for the army. Delphox has become to me what Sceptile is to you, has it? No wizard that ever was. Is ever gonna bring me down. I hope you're happy. Bring me down. Whoa. Reflect plus the berry should keep you alive, though. Oh, well, never mind. Did you see Wicked 2? I have not. My wife loved it, though. Do you know any Fallout Boy? You have a beautiful voice. Yeah, I know some Fallout Boy. I don't know if I have a beautiful voice, but I appreciate the compliment. It's so fluffy! This is gonna be Garchomp. This is gonna be Delphox, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ, that still hurts so much. Good Lord. Alright, they knocked off the berry here. So they have a Hydreigon in the back, and what I can only assume is a Garchomp, but I guess we'll find out. Mawile too strong? Yeah, that's fair. You can't be Shad in the room. Resist this, you filthy casual. I'm gonna assume they're gonna protect again, so I'm gonna Swords Dance. No, you only get Pokemon added on regulation changes, so that'll be in September. I feel bad. Whatever you got in the back is scared. It's Garchomp. It's Garchomp. Fucking Garchomp! Mega Garchomp! Lock in! We missed the play rough! Oh no, Roselli Berry. I hate for that to be me! No wizard that there is or was. Haven't quit streaming? No, why would I quit streaming? I stream every day. Basically. He's ever gonna bring. Bang. Me down, I hope you're happy. Waste that Roselli. Well, I had Swords Dance, and it didn't live the pre-Swords Dance before, so I knew it wasn't living a Swords Dance version. We in the finals? I think we are in the finals. We got a Mega Mawile Trick Room? We are. You told us earlier in the year if views didn't get better, you'd be stopping doing it full time. Oh, well, I wouldn't stop streaming. I would just be like stop doing it full time. But I am still doing it full time. Things have changed, but we are still doing it full time. Get the code ready. I have an 8-minute video about this team on my page. About to win a tournament without a loss? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You're the only reason I play this? Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for that. Trick Room is so lame. GG's. Oh. Oops. Who said that? Your opponent? They did. I'm sorry. It's kind of cringe. It happens. People hate Trick Room. He doesn't have a room where it happens. Not the room where it happens. And turn the lights down low. I hope I do jinx it. He's had it too good for too long. Can we spectate the other matches? Is there one going on right now? There is. Oh my god, are we gonna get back to facing Struggle? If Struggle Gym wins, that was our first round opponent. Level 20! Yo, you get your own Heart Me sound! Yo, message me what you want your Heart Me sound to be. Can we get some W's in the chat for chocolate sauce? Glow, bro! And a Mega Mawile! Oh, this is not good. Struggle Gym's cooked. Struggle Gym is absolutely fucking cooked. First, come over. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. The Kirkinator. I don't know how there's any out here. I don't know how there's any out here. The only thing with Heart Me. Trick Room versus Trick Room in the finals. You can spectate in like lobbies. So if there's other games in a lobby, you can spectate it. We need a flinch here. We need a double flinch here. That's one! Nope, that's not enough. You're weak to psychic, that's ball game. Quick clock. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna be waiting for a while, chat. So it's staggered. It's staggered. And they're in the losers bracket right now. So Flydia beat Struggle Gym in the losers bracket. Which means that it should be Flydia and Robbie for short facing each other. Yeah. And then it's the winner of them versus Cheesecake. And then it's the winner of them versus the person I just beat. And then it's the winner of them versus me. So we're gonna be sitting here for a little bit. It's not viewer battles, I'm in a tournament. We're basically gonna watch the whole rest. We're gonna watch the whole rest of the losers bracket play out to get a ticket into the room where it happens. All right, everybody right now is playing for their ticket to the room where it happens. We're gonna be watching everyone play for their ticket to the room where it happens, chat. Novangi said, "Y'all see how I only lost to a Trick Room team?" I don't know what this says, but because I have Discord muted. But they put a meme in there. They're like really upset that they lost to a Trick Room team. I don't know what to tell you. I don't run Tailwind unless I got a way to stop the giraffe. This is kind of crazy, chat. And what did it bring you? Back to me. Y'all are funny. Chat! We're kind of cooking, guys. We're kind of cooking, guys. Part of me feels weird spectating because it is a tournament, but they said they don't care, so I guess I shouldn't care. I guess I shouldn't care, but this tournament is with no. These all of these people are streamers. We're all streamers. This is a Twitch streamer tournament. Inner Focus Umbreon with taunt. What's the prize? Conversation. Nothing. Nothing. Bragging rights, I guess. The Pokemon chosen ran. No, we submitted our team sheets. We're gonna get back to the Nuzlocke tonight on stream. So tonight, same time we normally stream, is when we'll get back to the Nuzlocke. What's the 2K list? Great question. If you donate 2K coins, so 2 galaxies or more, you join it. You get on the 2K list. Thank you for the 24,000 likes, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for the 24,000 likes. All right, so we have Aerodactyl and Grimmsnarl versus Friggraff and the Mawile. The Mawile is a beautiful lead here because Mawile counters basically their entire team, right? Like, unless they lead Serena Delphox, there's like not really anything Mawile can do.
This being said, Robbie has just faced a Mawile team, me. And so this is kind of what their answer is. Here's the taunt that I had an answer for because my lead had an answer for the taunt. Their lead did not have an answer for the taunt. This brings you the Aerodactyl down to the sash that we knew that existed. And then we keep it moving. Okay, fine. All that makes sense to me. So you cannot trick him after the taunt, and now we move on to round 2, or game, like the second turn. So the Farigiraf here. Do you stream anywhere else? I'm on Twitch and YouTube. The Farigiraf here. I don't know what its move pool is, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's got a nasty plot. I know it has a Thunderbolt because I remember them talking about it earlier. Aerodactyl missed the Rock Slide on the Farigiraf, I think is what it was. Yep. But they can get a flinch chance on the Mawile. I don't know what the Grimmsnarl has. I forget. Throat Chop. That Throat Chop does massive damage. Brings it down to half. And we don't know if it's... We're going to find out right now if it's Citrus Berry. Can we battle as I break your streak? No, because I'm in a tournament. So they got the flinch, and it's not Citrus Berry on the... it's not Citrus Berry? What is it holding? It's not Citrus Berry? Oh, it could be Colbur Berry. It could be Colbur Berry. They just couldn't eat the Colbur Berry while the Aerodactyl was up. But it's not Citrus Berry, and it's not Mental Herb. I guess it could be Focus Sash, but it's probably Colbur. It's probably Colbur. Fedus97, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. What I would expect here is another Throat Chop and a Trop Kick into the Mawile. I would expect a Throat Chop, which is gonna get stopped, which is gonna be cut in half by the Colbur Berry, and a Trop Kick to lower the attack on the Mawile. That makes sense to me. When can we battle? I don't do viewer battles. I'm sorry. You bringing home the gold? I'm trying, Moon. We're spectating, so there's a guild tournament going on right now, and we're in the championship. So now we're watching the basically the entire losers bracket because we were ahead of the we kind of just ran through it, to be honest with you. So now we're watching the entire losers bracket to see who's gonna face us. So why no viewer battles anymore? I only did it that one time. If we hit our gift goal, which I haven't made yet, but if we hit our gift goal, I said we'd have a day of viewer battles. I just haven't decided what that number is, to be honest with you. You're rooting for me. Aw. She likes me. She really, really likes me. Oh, I hate when you spectate and your fucking controller dies. I'm sorry, guys. How was your stream, Moon? There it goes. You guys do viewer battles? Use Sceptile? Do viewer battles for sure, but it's cheaper in the long run. I guess not cheaper in the long run, but you can, like, y'all are closer to viewer battles than you are using Sceptile. You're my favorite Pokemon creator. Oh. I had a horrible stream. Why'd you have a horrible stream? What happened? Rexplode! Hey, yo, we love it. Right now, tilt cute, that's fair. They can Mega the Frostlass so easily here. Mega Frostlass Shadow Ball into the Armarouge is cooking. Mega Frostlass Shadow Ball into the Armarouge is like illegally good right here. Because you're not even threatened by the Sucker Punch because they're minus 3, I think, from the Trop Kicks. They're Focus Sash. Oh, good to know. Okay. Armor Cannon. Well, now you'll know it's Focus Sash. Now you'll know it's this is closed team sheet. Yeah, Moon. This is closed team sheet as hell. Now you'll know it's Focus Sash. Write that down! Write that down! This game's pretty much over. Unfortunately. Because Shell sidearm will probably finish off Serena. And the thing is, the problem is with Shell sidearm is Kirkinator. The thing with the Shell sidearm is even if you lower their attack, it'll just switch to being a special attacking move. So the cool thing about Shell sidearm is it's got two different animations for whichever damaging stat will hit harder. So whichever one will do more damage, Shell sidearm either becomes a physical move or becomes a special attacking move. And so if you lower its attack low enough or its special attack low enough, it'll just switch to the other move. You know what I'm saying? And it'll just become physical or become special. So Trop Kick's not a great answer into Shell sidearm for that reason. So that was kind of rough. And they didn't really have a great answer there at the end. The Focus Sash cooked him. Like I said, I thought it was pretty locked, but not knowing there was a Focus Sash there was pretty unfortunate. That was game 1, or was that game 2? See, the problem is now I know they have a Focus Sash on there, Chad. This is why I didn't want to spectate. Because I wouldn't have known they had a Focus Sash. There's no way I would have thought Arm Rouge had a Focus Sash. Does your do you get more tilted, Moon? I don't know if you're still in here, but do you get more tilted? Like, does your chat make you more tilted? They don't mind you spectating? People said they didn't care. Do you get more tilted from your chat after you get tilted from the game? I ask because I know you get raided into from Raven a lot, so I know you have like, I mean, also you just also have a lot of people on Twitch, but you just have like 200 people watching you at a time and shit like that, right? And so I know that you get like trolls and they're just like, oh, you're garbage here, oh, you should have done this, and oh, that was dog shit, why would you do this? You know what I mean? Like, I know that Delphox has Scorching Sands. I faced them, but that's how I found out. What's the best Pokemon and champions in your opinion? I like Sinistcha. I think Sinistcha is phenomenal. I think Sinistcha at least needs to be in the conversation with Basculegion, Garchomp, King Gambit. Feel like using a level 100 Chonk is the best? Do you? Well, if they allowed a level 100 Pokemon, then sure. We faked out the wrong side. That's unfortunate. Like, that fake out you probably had to anticipate because they were going to fake out the taunt, right? Like, that's the reason they led the Blastoise this time instead of leading the... You know what I'm saying? Like this is the things that, like, I don't know, people are like, oh, how do they know what I'm doing? Is because after game 1, they had no fake out. We found out you had taunt, and you taunted my Farigiraf. That's how come I couldn't go into the room, right? Right? You took away my keys if you locked that door. You know what I mean? So what I did is I brought in a fake out user, and so now I'm going to fake out into the taunt user so that I can make sure I can go into the room where it happens. You know what I mean? So like, that was a pretty easy... I know you don't have Nasty Plot because you're just not running Nasty Plot, but... the Wide Guard does stop the water move, which is nice. And you lived the Thunderbolt, which is also nice. And Psychic does good damage, not great, but good damage. All of your Pokemon are level 100? Have you played the DLC? I think the Water Spout was a little greedy there, personally, because I know you're running Dark Pulse. And so I think just hitting them with a Dark Pulse would have made more sense, because I knew you had, you know what I'm saying? An Aerodactyl can't really threaten anything on the board. So this Helping Hand is also, I think, a little nonsensical. Like, you could have T-bolted Dark Pulsed. You're Water Spouting again. I guess you don't have Dark Pulse, but like T-Bolt Dark Pulse makes so much more sense in that spot if they had it. Tilly, how are you? Thank you for the rose and the heart me. Chocolate sauce, I messaged you back. I don't know if you got it, but I messaged you back. And if you make sure the heart me sound is under 10 seconds. Under 10 seconds. Lock in. All right, we get the light screen down. You had Dark Pulse. But yeah, you could have, I don't know. Delphox shouldn't be here right now. Is really the moral of the story. I would have just spammed Dark Pulse T-Bolt to cover for Wide Guard. Pulled up on the school, another day of teaching. Do you love your job? I love it more if I got paid. How much, you said it's 5 more weeks? That throat chop did a lot of, I was like, that did a lot of damage. I was like, that did a fudge ton of damage. Alright, well, they're not in the room where it happens anymore. Which means a throat chop in the tech jacket. A throat chop and a heat wave kind of goes crazy here. Throat chop, heat wave kind of goes crazy here. It's not enough to pick up though because of the Culver Berry. So we will be going back into the room. We will be going back into the room. This is why people run Nasty Plot on the Delphox instead of the Scorching Sands. Because there were a lot of turns you could have, like turn 1, for example, when you knew Trick Room was going down. You could have Nasty Plotted there, and then all these almost KOs would have been KOs, and then you'd been much better, right? The room where it happens. Reggie Gigas is not in Champions. Crazy Verse, thank you for the heart me. Lock in. That does say Kirkinator. So that's the physical animation of Shell Sidearm. I don't know if I love that throat chop there. I probably would have taken out the Glowbro just because they're super effective into you back. But you don't live a Dark Pulse, so you're kind of in a shitty spot. Low key. Both of your monsters gonna die here. So I guess what you could do is Swap out the Delphox. Swap out the Delphox, and then parting shot the Blastoise. That'll let you get fake out back out. No, you want to fake out. I don't know what you do. I guess I don't know what your last mon is either. I'm assuming it's Serena. If it's Aegislash, getting rid of the Farigiraf makes a lot of sense here. And also makes sense why you don't swap. Right? You go for the double protect because the Dark Pulse is on its way here. But like, you actually have a great out. Actually, low key. No, you're actually fucked. If Armarouge is in the back, you lose the game. If Armarouge is in the back, you just absolutely lose the game. Because the Focus Sash, you know they have. You have a good voice, bro. I appreciate that. It is Aegislash. That's why they chose to get rid of the that's why they chose to get rid of the Farigiraf for the Shadow Sneak. You have to Shadow Sneak the Blastoise here. It's gotta happen. There's no reason okay. There's no reason to hit the Glowbro. Because you resist one of their stab moves and you're immune to the other. So you just don't even... Another problem is you have Life Orb on this thing. You're gonna tick yourself to death. If this is Armarouge and not Sinistcha, game's over. If this is Sinistcha, you have a hope. If this is Armarouge, game's over. Game's over. Wrap it up. Put it in the bag, chat. Unless you live it because of Light Screen. Actually, Light Screen's up this time. What I would do is I would just regularly attack here. And hope that you go after, the Armarouge. I guess it doesn't matter, because Life Orbs ticks no matter either way. I don't like King Shield here, because I think you're wasting your Light Screen turns. There's no out here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dom, thank you for the army. How you doing, big dog? See, that's why you should have attacked last turn. It doesn't matter though. Life Orb would put you at 3%, and you would have attacked again, and now you'd have died. So why would you Iron Head there? Oh, you're going for the flinch. Oh, you were going for the. I don't like that. I don't like that. You should have done that shit last turn then, instead of the protect, but that's fine. I guess I just don't know the speed tiers, which is fine. How are you supposed to know? You know what I mean? Bing, ding, ding. All right, now we got Cheesecake versus Flydia. So we have this next round of Cheesecake versus Flydia. Then we have the winner of that facing the person we beat last, Novanagni or something like that. I don't know how to say their name. I'm so sorry I butchered it, but Novanagi. So the winner of this next round will face Novanagi, and the winner of that will face us in the finals. When's the God Glazer? Thank you for the me. I am live on purpose. Lock in. This is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think this game's gonna be a lot of fun, chat. They both have a lot of answers for each other. I like this. Triple fire. Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge versus Cerulege. This battle has been waged for a millennia, chat. This battle has been waged for a millennia, chat. So, I mean, Heat Wave Ghost move kind of goes crazy here. But the problem is the Sucker Punch into Chandelure goes stupid. Sucker Punch into Chandelure goes illegal. Sucker Punch into Chandelure goes ridiculous. Sucker Punch into Chandelure goes like fucking insane. Well, goodbye. I said it, y'all didn't, you heard me. You heard me say it. It goes stupid. Now they're going to the room where it happens. As you were saying, we just witnessed a body. I said it went stupid. I said it went stupid. Here comes the Torkoal. Torkoal here is pretty good. It's not phenomenal, but it is pretty good. We don't actually know if the Armor Rouge is Flash Fire. It certainly could be, but we don't know that. And low-key, outside of Sucker Punch, there's not really a whole lot they can do to threaten this Torkoal. Sucker Punch will do about 40% though. Or 100% to the other side. So I guess the plan is that your Flash Fire on the Armor Rouge, yeah, your Flash Fire on the Armor Rouge, you're just gonna let the Mawile go down. It already KO'd two things, that's fine. And then you click Psychic into the Torkoal. Yeah. Seeing shinies again, just how it makes me mad how they handled armor Pokemon shinies. They're just a color swap is right there. Yeah, so the logic, so I agree with you. It is Flash Fire, took a Shadow Claw. Oh, you're right. Otherwise it'd be weak armor. You're so right. It has to be Flash Fire. You're so right. Zero, how are you? The reason that the shinies look the way they look is because the Pokemon is the spirit inside of the armor, that little spirit thing inside of the armor. And so the shiny version is its eyes changing to show what's inside the armor, right? The armor does not get shiny. So that's the thought process behind it. They didn't know it had Ice Beam. We knew it had Ice Beam because we've seen it before now, but that was a disgusting critical. Disgusting critical. Here comes the Heat Wave, blocked by the wide guard. That's the ball game. We're going on to game 2. Yeah, but it's buns. And I'm not saying that you... And I'm not saying that I like it. You know what I mean? I'm not here to say that I like the shiny part of it. I'm just saying that that's kind of the rationale behind it. Because I want to tell people the rationale to see if that like helps people feel any better about it. But it certainly could not help you feel any better, which is fine. Weather Ball into the Protect. They're going triple fire on this Torkoal. That's what I do. That's what I do. I run triple fire. I don't blame him. We're going to game 2, chat. Good luck today. I appreciate it. I'm surprised. What are you surprised about? This tourney's a nice experience when World's coming up in 2 weeks. That's fair. Was that game 2? I thought that was game 1. Was that game 2? No, that was game 1. Words are hard, that's fair. You know which Pokemon I can use with Como? I don't like Como, so I don't try to think of teams with it, to be honest with you. I've heard a lot of people using it on sand teams. Am I tired? I am a little sleepy. I cannot lie to you guys, I am a little sleepy. Tired of being at the top. You battling subscribers? I'm not, no. I'm not doing viewer battles. This is a tournament from Twitch streamers. It's 3 p.m. here. Let's do damn bad! Keep streaming! The Sinisha Torkoali is interesting. It's not great, but it's interesting. Sinisha just dies here. There's actually like literally nothing Sinisha can do to live. There's not anything Sinisha can do to live here. So I guess what you do is, Jesus, why would you keep it? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Oh. Why would you solar beam? What are you solar beaming into? The Armor Rouge? Why would you not eruption? You were scared of wide guard, huh? That's fair. They're in your head. This Armor Rouge is in your head. There's the good. There's the fucking guard shit. There's Armor Rouge is in your head. Helping Hand. Psychic. Guard Chomp. Why would you solar beam here? They're in your head. Weather Ball does so much more damage. Weather Ball does so much more damage. They also aren't running Protect on their Torkoal, by the way. It's triple fire and solar beam. Is it Scarfed? It's not. We found that out last game. Remember they went Eruption into Heat Wave into Weather Ball. That's how I know all 4 of its moves. You gotta cut that shit out. I don't know why you're clicking Solar Beam. I'm gonna be so thrilled, dude. Trying to predict the Blastoise? Well then stop! Earthquake! It's Chandelure in the back. Chandelure is also fucked. This Chandelure is cooked. Crispy. I know you got Flash Fire, but you about to be cooked. Rock Slide there? Well, they didn't want an Earthquake. And they wanted to hit both Mons. Yeah, I didn't like the Solar Beam there, I'm gonna be honest. Well, Mega Sucker Punch will pressure that thing forever. That being said, you could protect here and Stomping Tantrum the Mawile. You could actually, don't protect, don't protect, don't protect. You don't like protecting? Don't do it. Rip a Heat Wave and a Stomping Tantrum in the Mawile. That's the strat here. Heat Wave, Stomping Tantrum in the Mawile. Because what this will do, the Mons in the back is Frigoraph, right? And so you know that, like, yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I don't care if the room is up. Oh shit, I forgot they had Ice Beam. Never mind, this game was over. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Oh, that Solar Beaming for nothing. All right, this is Nova Nagi and Flydia, and the winner, exclamation avatar, space whatever Pokemon you want to be, Divine. Wasted 3 turns begging for Blastoise, and Blastoise wasn't even here. The winner of this best of 3 faces me in the finals. Devin, thank you for the army. The winner of this best of 3 faces us in the finals, chap. Guess what I learned today? What'd you learn? Carol, thank you so much for the heart me. How are you? Put my money on you. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I could get cooked, chap. Small Gorgeist Scarf outspeeds a max speed Mega Delphox and can OHKO. That makes sense. Like, it feels weird to say, but like, adding 50% to your speed, like, is really good. And Delphox has no HP and no physical defense. So if you hit it with a physical move, a physical super effective move, it basically just explodes. And you can't Rage Powder it away. Yep. It basically just explodes. So that's why it's so hard to play it against Basculegion or King Gambit, right? But especially Basculegion. Daryl, thank you for the rose and the harmony. Delphox and Kangaskhan got you to Masters. I love that. How's y'all's day going, chat? I am very sleepy. It just hit me. Cleans up both Delphox and Blastoise. What do you run on it? I don't even know what moves it gets. Are you running Horn Leech? Does it get Woodhammer? Are you running Woodhammer Shadow Claw? Does it get Poltergeist? What are you running on it? Haven't been anywhere higher than Master 4 though this season. I'm locking in. Locking in. Are Delphox running some bulk to take a Sucker Punch from King Gambit? I don't know how much bulk you have to do that, so I guess I could tell you. Delphox, King Gambit. If you are max HP Delphox, Sucker Punch with no boosting item, if you are max HP Delphox, has a 82% chance to OHKO. If you are max HP in defense, it does not OHKO. But if I have black glasses, it has a 25% chance to OHKO. If you're max HP, max defense. Which, like, you're not running that, right? So, like, max HP is about as bulky as you'd probably run on Delphox. I feel like. Can you check Life Orb? Obviously, Life Orb OHKOs you if you only have max HP. If you're max defense and it's Life Orb, it's a 63% chance to OHKO. Max HP, max defense, 63% chance to OHKO. I use max HP, 14 defense. 14 defense is still a 100% chance to OHKO with Life Orb. With black glasses, it's a 57% chance. Most of them run Modest, Scarf, Jolly, Bask, OHKO. That's what I'm saying. 100%. That's my point. So are they not in the room where it happens? Are they not in the room where it happens? Oh, they are? Okay. Competitive boost. Competitive boost alert. Perkinator's crazy. Yeah. I didn't name it. I didn't name it. They missed! Which team would I rather play? Goran, thank you for the 2 roses. Thank you so much. Which team would I rather play? Flydia. I've already, no offense, I've already beaten Novanagi. So I just want to play something new. You know what I mean? That encore is disgusting, though. Novanagi dog walked in this one. This was a good game by them. Invited to stream in a community you're not active in, then wipe the floor. Staying active in group is crazy. What's the story behind the nickname Yorozu? Sounds like an anime character. I have no idea. It's not my team. I have no idea. I am gonna still be streaming tonight. We're gonna be doing the Nuzlocke tonight. No, that was game 1. It's 1-0. That was game 1. It's 1-0, Novanagi. There's no more berry there, so knockoff gets reduced damage. So they still get the room up pretty easily. The only way the room doesn't go up is the flinch happens. Dark Pulse does have a flinch chance. Dark Pulse does have a flinch chance, and if this flinch goes off, it'd be pretty crazy. Okay. So we still go in the room where it happens. We still go into the room where it happens. Here comes the Delphox. I don't hate. This is gonna be an interesting turn because it'll be interesting to see what the Mawile does. Does Mawile just rip a sucker punch here? They play rough here. That makes a lot of sense. There's the T-Bolt. Now, what do you do in response here? Heat Wave. You rip the Heat Wave. Smart. Such a good turn. Such a good turn, Novanagi. Such a great turn. That's why I said this is going to be an interesting turn, because Mawile had to decide whether it was going to Sucker Punch and get baited into them trying to click Encore like what happened last game, or do they play rough and try to pick up the fucking Hydreigon and then get Encored into play rough, which doesn't feel as bad there, right? They called it. They called it. Back against the wall, they called that turn perfect. They called that turn perfect. That was such a... They also are a little prepared because they just lost. The last game they played was losing to Trick Room. So, a very similar team, right? They lost to just recently. So, I saw you in a random Champions ad on YouTube. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Great call, though. There's a Dark Pulse that puts you down to the Focus Sash adjacent. Expanding Force is neutral here. They Expanding Force because they're worried about the wide guard, which is fine. I would be too. At least get some damage down, right? And then if you have Milo in the back, this game is basically over. If Milo's in the back, Novanagi should have this game in the bag. I also think this is the last turn of Trick Room. No, it's not. There's one more turn after this. I don't think this is the last turn of Trick Room. I think there's one more turn after this. Shit. I keep forgetting about my controller, chat. I keep forgetting about my controller, chat. There's the Milo swap. That makes sense. That's perfect sense. They're gonna Armor Cannon. That's what they did last turn. Perfect. Armor Cannon directly into the Milo. It eats it. Relatively. But it eats it. That was a crit. I was like, that did a lot. Okay, that was a crit. Expanding Force picks up. And that's ball game. And that's ball game. I'm so sorry, Flydia. You were so close. And that is ball game. There's nothing this thing can do to win this game. I mean, protect it out, do what you gotta do, but there's literally no way to win this game. It's impossible. Them disconnect, but... Because there's still a Hydreigon in the back with a super effective Dark Pulse. And you could quick draw, but you're going to eat either a Scald or an Expanding Force, guaranteed. In this case, it's both, because you didn't get the quick draw. That's ball game, chat. I got kicked from the room. We're back. Oh! Well, here it is, chat. The finals. They're trying to ice you. The finals! Well, when in doubt, right? Make them adjust to me. Make them adjust to me. Again. That makes sense. All right, so we're gonna Rage Powder, go into the room where it happens. The question I have here is no, the it's not scarfed. The Hydreigon's not scarfed. I think we know that. There's the Heat Wave. Sinistra dodges the Heat Wave. They got the crit on the Frigoraph though. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. Oh, they double Heat Waved. And Sinistra double dodges. Oh no! Oops. The double protect makes sense there. Honestly, I should have Life Dude there. I mean, Life Dude Nasty Plot would have gone crazy, but I wouldn't have Nasty Plotted there. That doesn't make a lot of sense. What does make a lot of sense here is swapping in a T-Tart. Perfect swap. This is Garchomp. Yep. 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 Here comes Dark Pulse. Yep. Perfect. So we bring Mawile in here. Bruticai, thank you for the follow. Fine swap. This is back into Delphox. Milo. Okay, that's fine. Santana, thank you for the follow. Protect is fine. They're stalling out turns, which is fine. Oh shit, we crit! First person ever pronounced my username correctly on the first try. Oh. I try. You like electric vehicles? I don't have any opinion on them. What a fucking swap. What a call! We missed the play rough! If we'd have landed that play rough, that'd have been ball game. If we'd have landed that play rough, that'd have been ball game. They have Heat Wave, so... Missing that play rough really sucked, because we would have won the game right there. I think we just like let it rip here. Yeah. There's gonna Earthquake Heat Wave here. No, it only boosts rock types, special defense. We should have Sucker Punched, just to get some damage down. I need to explain Champions. It's an online battling game. Did you ever play like Pokemon Stadium as a kid? I don't know how heavy Hydreigon is. It's a lot. It's basically a lot like that. It's just a lot more strategy because there's more shit involved. Hydro Pump. I didn't know it had that. I didn't know. Freeze! Oh my god, I'm oh my god, there's no way they're not upset. I'm so sorry. I did miss the play rough earlier. But you missed 2 Heat Waves on the Sinistra. This, oh my, I feel so bad. Why Hydro? They didn't Hydro on the Sinistra. I Rage Powdered into it. Chris, thank you for the super GGs. Oh no. Crit the Milo froze Hydreigon. Sometimes you're just not meant to win. Oh no. Well, chat, make them adjust to you, right? I do know they have double Heat Wave now. Which, like, kind of makes me want to lead, like, T-Tar for Farigiraf. But, like, Heat Wave Dark Pulse kills Farigiraf is the problem. Just make them adjust to you, I guess. Why change it? You ever lose at least one game? Ross, you want me to fight into the next tournament? What's Fortress role in the team? He's really good in the sand teams. Yeah, this makes sense. You could be the announcer. Here comes the double Heat Wave again. This time they just don't miss the Heat Waves and Sinistra dies. I'm doing a tournament. This isn't viewer battles. There's no fucking there's no fucking way. Sinistra does die to this Heat Wave though. So there is that. So now we go into the room where it happens. Hydreigon's gotta protect here. Hydreigon's gotta protect here. They know that like I blow up Hydreigon. It's protecting or swapping, guaranteed. They might double protect here. They did not protect on the oh, they might have protected. Okay, Encore? Unk in the Super Bowl? They encored me. Okay, so we're encored in the nasty plot, which kind of sucks. Being encored in a nasty plot like really sucks. I could have gotten free damage down with a T-Bolt there. Hydro Pump inbound, fair. We missed the play rough. Oh no, we didn't. It's Roselli Berry. All right, so now they rip a Heat Wave here. They encore me into that. Okay. They thought I was going to Sucker Punch again. That's fine. They thought I was going to Sucker Punch that time, and then I didn't. Here's the Milo. Milo Pony. Milo Pony. Will always be in my heart. There's like no reason not to double Milo here. Heat Wave is not less damage in the sun. I mean the sand. There's like no reason not to just double here. You know what I mean? Because like Delphox is like either gonna swap or be threatened. And we know crit kills, which means that not crit does crazy damage. They get the competitive boost, which isn't wonderful for us. But like knockoff should finish the job. Perfect. They have a Garchomp in the back here. I'll make the room, then you just join. I don't do viewer battles, but thank you for asking. Also, I'm ending the stream after this tournament's over, so. Lock in! Fucking Garchomp! We knock off here. That picks up the Delphox. Gotta get back to Emolga later. It would do less to rock mons because of the sandstorm. That's true. Can I? I can still only use play rough. Fuck, I'm still on chord. Good night. Fucking Garchomp. Yeah, we win. We're focus sash on the T-Tar. It can't die here. I don't think it dies. I was like, I don't think it dies Earthquake anyways, but we can't die here, so. Yeah, that just won me the tournament, Wumbo. She put on a click. My parlay hit! Not my parlay. They want me to get in the chat, guys. This might be really loud. Let me turn this down. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm muted. Hello? Hi. Yes? Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I told I Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'm sorry, don't hate me. It's too late. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm down. I'm down. Oh, well. You definitely need to go to sleep then. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm already in. I'm here. There's no code Decipher. I was in a tournament. After this, I'm about to hop off stream. Decipher. Leonardo, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna raid out. Have a good one. Yeah, so this team, I made Master Ball 1 with, like two seasons ago. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, I made champion in season. Yeah, in season 1, and then I've been Master Ball 1 every other season. I'm sorry. I try not to run like super meta stuff, right? Like I have a Fortress and a Mawile and I have no idea. It's probably Dragon Rage. That sounds like a terrible move it would learn. Okay, what am I looking at? Chat, should I do it? Chat, should I do it finally? Toxicity is crazy. All right, I'm gonna deafen just because I have a lot of stuff happening on stream that it's a little overstimulating. So. Fortress is over. What are you doing now? I'm facing the person who ran the tournament. This is their tournament. They probably have taunt on the Aerodactyl. If they have taunt, if they have fake out taunt, I can't stop this room. Like there's nothing I can do to stop this if they have taunt on the Aerodactyl. So we're just gonna have to live in that world if that's the world we live in. So actually what we could do, those are the only megas on their team. Those are the only megas on their team, which makes me feel like Aerodactyl won't have taunt. But I still can't really stop it. So we're gonna matcha gotcha. We're gonna try to go into the room where it happens. But if they have taunt on the Aerodactyl, like I said, I can't stop this. It's Tailwind. Wheezy F baby. No fake out either, by the way. Body Slam going for the para. I love to see it. Did they get it? We missed the matcha on the Aerodactyl. Love that for me. It's the greatest thing ever. Why couldn't you Rage Powder Trick Room? Oh, I guess I could have. Doug, you're so right. Because I'm dumb. Because I'm dumb and I'm bad? Why didn't I Rage Powder there? They couldn't have faked me out anyways. No, they can't fake out for Farigiraf. Because I'm dumb and I'm bad and I'm bad and I'm dumb? Is that okay? Is that a good reason? They didn't wide guard here, and they hit Tailwind, so like we know we go first. Shad is tired. Aerodactyl goes down here. Tail armor. Drain punch. Yeah, they're burned now. It's not gonna do any damage. I'm not worried about Kangaskhan at all anymore. It's okay, we learning. Yeah. 10 win streak takes a toll on you. I feel bad because now they know that I was like, I don't know. I feel bad. Because like, I said Master Ball 1 and they were like, Master Ball 1? And I was like, shit, I'm sorry. Whoops. Low key, we can probably just get like a free nasty plot here, huh? We nasty plot into the life do. Just to get Farigiraf's HP up a little bit higher. I don't want to Rage Powder yet. Because like I expect Heat Wave is on its way. They even clicked Ice Punch into the Sinistcha to call for the Rage Powder, so it didn't even matter. Life Dew was great for us. There's the Heat Wave. Here comes the Akaberry. We should live that. Yeah, Farigiraf lives it pretty easily. So next turn we're gonna do the same thing. We're just going to Life Dew and Psychic. Because unless this Ninetales is Focus Sash, which I think the Aerodactyl was, they should have added their competitors then. Oh, it lives. It's just bulky enough to live that. Citrus Berry Ninetales. Well, more power to you, big dog. More power to you, big dog. Let us see it. Yeah, Drain Punch is just not going to do enough. Now that you're burned, unfortunately, it's just not going to do enough. They're gonna Heat Wave here. We're just going to pick up the Sinistcha for sure. Farigiraf almost died there. All right, we bring in the... We have one more turn of the room where it happens. We bring in Fortress. We curse here. We gotta bring it. We had to bring in the Fortress at least once, chat. They didn't protect the Ninetales. Fortress is fine. Game's over. Fortress can't be killed. Ninetales was the only threat on their entire team. Only one. I'm assuming Basculegion shows up here. Basically, this is a rematch. No, this is the person who organized it. No, this is the person who organized the event. Aqua Jet doesn't make any sense, dog. Tailwind just ended. I love a drain punch there, though. I love a drain punch there, though. More power to you. No, the announcer never battled me. Or the coordinator person who coordinated the event never battled me, no. He's facing Giovanni. Can Fortress kill the fish? Not leftovers, it can't. I'm fairly certain this Fortress can't do a damn thing against this fish. We're gonna curse one more time, that'll give me the +3. And then we're gonna Gyro Ball into Basque Legion. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to... There's the last respects. How much does this do? No, we're fine. The drain punch chat did nothing. So now we protect here. So last respects did 40 roughly. 40, 50. Did about 50. So we can live 2 more last respects. Did Drain Punch heal Fortress? Fortress is the team's box legend on a regular playthrough. Not the box legend. All right, now we Gyro Ball into Basque Legion. It does resist it, but we did curse 3 times now. I miss day streams. I do too sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you. That Drain Punch did a lot. I was like, that must have been a crit. It crit! Well, that's valid. Not the double crit. Not the double crit. Yeah. Thank you for putting it together. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. We should get more in September, and then we'll probably get some more in January. I hate you, Naraku. I'm going to Burger King gift card. They're not viewer battles. Yeah, I don't mind also raiding out to the same person because I'm also hopping off. You're salty, run back. We faced 4 times, dog. I we. All right. Oh. I mean, if they're not here to plead the fifth, then I'm raiding them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah. I'm sorry. Next time I'll bring something different. I apologize. Okay. All right. Have a good one, guys. Oh, please don't do that. I'm not that good, I promise. He'll dog walk me. All right. Have a good one. Yeah, just message me and then I can send it over. Bye. All right, guys. We are going to end stream here. So if you haven't followed, make sure you're following the stream on all 3 of my platforms: TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't set your heart me's on TikTok, if you haven't super fan to TikTok, please make sure you're doing that. If you are not subbed on Twitch, and you have your Amazon Prime sub, I'd appreciate that as well. But if you sent your heart me on TikTok or you're following on Twitch, you have access to all pink ponytail stickers. Chat. That's a blast. That's congrats again. Thank you. I appreciate it. Crazy that we brought the fortress and just for it to get crit to death. Isn't that insane? Just for it to get crit to death. Insane. But yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back later tonight, guys. Chat! Hit my music! Silent user, thank you for the heart me. Our top gifter was Addison for the day. Top liker, Jimmy, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We had a massive raid from Almond. We've had crazy follows today as well. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back tonight in about 5-ish hours, maybe 5.5-ish hours, something like that. So, but yeah, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you're joining the Discord. There's a link for it on my page. I forgot to talk about that, but there's a Discord. We have a pretty dope Discord. I'd appreciate y'all if y'all join. You get notifications when I'm going live, and we have a lot of fun in there. Guys, take care of yourselves. 10-0 tournament run is legend. Take care of each other. Be well, and please, please, please do some good, guys. I'll see you all tonight. Bye.